This is the rundown with Rubio for Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. Everything happens for a reason. Yesterday, Newsweek posted on X, Donald Trump suddenly stops rally and asks, "A doctor, please." So immediately you're thinking, okay, he's at a rally in North Carolina. He's asking for a doctor, please. Something's wrong. What happened to El Trumpo? In reality, an audience member fainted. So he was asking for a doctor for this audience member that fainted. But obviously, Newsweek, who is just throwing out just bad headlines, makes it look like El Trumpo needed a doctor. No matter how much you dislike mainstream media, you don't dislike them enough. There are winners and losers in life. So this guy in Thailand named Thanat Tangtewanon, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, he wakes up a Sunday morning, he goes into the bathroom, does what he's going to do. He flushes the toilet first because they have monsoons there, and you have to watch out what's in the toilet because the water is all going all over the place. Sits down, does his business. All of a sudden, in a little bit of a pain, turns out a snake bites his, let's say, balls. And this really happens. And there's a picture of it. And so this guy immediately gets up, rips the thing off, beats it with the plunger or whatever is going in there, goes to the hospital. Everything's fine. It wasn't venomous. He killed the snake. But my God, I think I'm going to say Thailand, not a place I am visiting anytime soon. Except an embrace. Oprah Winfrey was one of the speakers last night at the DNC, the Democratic National Convention, and she went off and she talked about sexism and racism and being oppressed. She's worth $3 billion. She was making $30 million a year in her 30s. Her property value alone, she owns over $500 million worth of home. Her property portfolio is worth over $500 million. And she's talking to people about being oppressed. Read the room, man. People are worried about gas prices and bread and meat and all that. And you're telling me someone who owns property all over the world and you're worth over $500 million in just property about being oppressed? Come on, man. Working hard is not enough. VP candidate Tim Walz, Minnesota governor, spoke at the DNC as well and talked about how one of our thoughts is mind your own business. One of our policies is mind your own business. We respect our neighbors and their personal choices they make. This guy, when he was Minnesota governor during COVID, he installed a snitch line so people could literally call and say, hey, yeah, my neighbor, they're outside talking to someone. They need to be inside locked down. Hey, my neighbor, yeah, they went to the grocery store. Yeah, this guy down the street, he's outside right now. But I thought we respect your own neighbors. You respect your damn business. Mind your own choices. What? Which way are you leaning here, bud? Confidence is the key. Another speaker at the DNC last night, Bexar Sheriff. Bexar is about 150 miles from the border. Okay, it's in the San Antonio area. Bexar Sheriff Javier Salazar spoke and said, when Donald Trump comes to Texas, he's not there to help us. Now, Kamala, on the other hand, has been fighting border crime for years. Okay. But the video shows in 2022, he said, we desperately need help. And I can't get anyone from Washington to even come down here. So which one is it, bud? Is it Kamala is there all the time? Or in 2022, when you're begging for people from Washington to come down? So this guy was obviously paid by someone because he's basically lied right to everyone's faces. Oh, but the internet, everything's always on the internet. What are you going to do? If you have any questions, you can email Rubio at therubiomethod.com.
Let's get going, gang!
Our dedicated staff is ready to work for you. Artbeat specializes in custom apparel. Call us or order online. Free shipping nationwide. Custom printed shirts are our specialty, and we make sure you get exactly what you want. Bring in your own design or let our team create one for you. Promote your business, event, or club with pens, caps, bottles, mugs, and more.
Creating cool since 1985.